يعطيكم العافية. رجعنا حق ايبك جيمز ولا نويك صح؟ بس ايبك جيمز راح تعلن افلاسها قريب. امم انا المتجر مالها مو قاعد يبيع وايد يعني عرفتوا لا. المتجر مال ايبك جيمز بس يعني اللي شايله فورتنايت وروكت ليج الحين يعني. اوكي اكسبتد. لازم ارجع شي لازم اكسبت اجري اول تيرمز وما قريت شيء نهائيا طول عمري يعني. اوكي. 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 دن 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 دن. هاي ديناميك رينج لا. كونتينيو انجلش ديالوج لانجويج اوكي. نو عربك نو ما في عربي. سابق انجليزي تكست لانجويج اوكي. في ما في عربي تصدقون. ما في سابق انجليزي ما في عربي نهائيا ما تلقى. ما في ترجمة. خلا انجليزي تحملوا. اوكي مود كواليتي اوكي. اوكي نبدأ اللعبة. وايد هدوء اللعبة. يو كونتينيو اوبشن هنشوف جيم بلاي اوكي. كنترول اند اسيست اوكي. سنجل تاب ووك اوكي. كويك تيرن كنترول جرافيك موشن بلير فيلم جرين اوكي. اوكي اوكي double on this to disable nudity okay yeah I will disable all it no nudity okay toggle on to disable nudity okay يا نبدأ اللعبة ما نبي تسكر قناتي بعدين على اشياء ما لها لازمة. نورمال يوي بوي.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and
ونص شعري
expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes
أنا عارف إن شعره مو طويل
we
كان.
to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
اوكي اوكي قاعد توني اطالع الشات اوكي.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
ايه شفتك تتصل ما رديت ساعدني زين قاعد مو ناسي صدقني مو ناسي.
Pieces along the way.
اوه هذا منو؟ هذا
This is
منو؟
not the story I hoped it would be.
كنا عواص وهي عواص.
This is not the ending I wanted.
اوكي
This story will eat us alive. This
ريفلكشن.
story is a monster.
ما حد قالك تألف قصص.
Many faces.
ايه اوكي ثانك يو مان ثانك يو بوس. وايد عالي قاعد اقصر عالي وايد ما احب كذا. شنو احنا سكرنا ليش مفسخ؟ زين لابس ايه لابس ايه زين بداية اللعبة لابس. تقول لي العب هذا بالتفخ هذا. بطالع وجهه العب بالبوتومبو هذا. حاط لي سكيب. شنو طافني؟ وين طلع هذا؟ يو لا تقولي من البداية جيني لا زين مبين الوضع ما يشوق كلش، يسد النفس على طول من بداية اللعبة. شنو هذا ميت؟ ديدو اي زين مبين انك مصدوم حيل. عشان ايدك تنقذني. وين اروح الحين؟ من هذا التفت هذا؟ اقدر اكتب. اوه دير. تعبان انت وياه. من بدينا تنقز الحين. هاي منو؟ ابي اشوف وجهه. اوكي يا طنبة حلة. وقع بيض عبس. الله يخليك. لا راح العبها مرة ثانية. راح العبها مرة ثانية. واو منو؟ اوكي ألان ويك. ويو اتس كوميك. يعني ما يصير كذي يصدمون الناس من البداية. هذول منو؟ طعنوني. كونتنت سيزون. ولا ايش قاعد يصير؟ وايد مختلف عن الجزء الاول. ايش قاعد يسوون؟ We are the code of the tree. We worship the tree. We talk with the tree. We get married with the trees. Okay. ايش قاعد اقول انا؟ لا تهدد. Code of the trees. بتشوف قلبه. The cult of the trees. والله عبالي علقت الشاشة لهالدرجة وجهي صار فريز. أنا مو قاعد أعطي ولا تعبير.
Hey kiddo, how are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
عبالي علقت الكاميرا. أنا تعلقت شيء ما أدري حسيت إني تنح.
I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom! It's not your fault. People get all murdery.
Murdery?
What happened?
Just work stuff.
Work stuff, okay.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me.
Murdery.
I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan?
Okay.
I will. Bye, kiddo.
murdery.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
سوالف. نجد اللي طاف كله سوالف. شوية.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
Use the darkness.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
FBI.
Okay.
أنا FBI يلحقونه.
Any words of
الجزء اللي فات.
advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
كولدرون ليك يس. تذكرتها. قاعد أقول شو اسم البحيرة. The cold of the trees. زين الجرافيك حلو. تصوير حلو. وايد تغيير. وايد شيء ممتاز.
There's the car. So where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Okay. Innovation. Nightmare terror. Okay, map.
You're the one who wanted to
تقولي نفس سايلنت هيل نظام.
go take a look.
I never said that, Mulligan. I said we should both be down here. Watch
اوكي احب التروفيات.
Quit your belly aching, Gordon. I'm up here now.
اوكي ممتاز التحريك حلو.
Just out. Hey, over here.
انا احب اروح العكس.
Agent Casey, right?
نو انتري.
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
Saga.
Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan.
federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene.
اوكي
He's
معتوه.
not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
سمعتك. انا ودي اسوي كرايم.
Were there any witnesses?
اوكي.
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
اوكي.
But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
اوكي. But I bring briefing. اوكي. اوكي.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple.
اوكي.
Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off.
اوكي.
The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
اوكي فاهمين احنا. اوكي.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
اوكي. داشبورد.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To
اوكي.
sift through clues and work the case.
شيء ويرد.
Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders.
اوكي. كلهم شقوق قلبهم.
Worth taking another look.
لوك اراوند. اوكي. زوم اوت. زوم لوس. اوكي حرك. اوكي. اوكي. Talk to someone. بس ما ادري شو ثاني اكزت.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson.
اوكي.
You're cracking it.
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
run up the hill.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
اوكي.
Real funny, Anderson.
اوكي ماكو شيء. ما في شيء مقنع. وخر خلني اطوف. وخر يبا وخر. وايد وايد متغير اللعبة وايد.
Jump down.
I'm not that old.
كفو. جلوري. كم سنة ألن ويك مختفي؟
Nature gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
شنو في؟ Children of the Sun. شنو في؟
I have things to do.
اه
This is not the right way.
اوكي قولوا من البداية لا تقولي بروح اجيك على شغلة فوق. اوه شنو هذولي؟ ارميهم؟ اوه في كبوس هني. شو السالفة؟ الحين ما بدت اللعبة، شو السالفة؟ ما في ترمس؟
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movie.
شنو هذولي؟ اي والله شكلها حركة حلوة هذه اني اروح هني غرفة ثانية لما تقعد. وبن ابجريد. بس ما عندي شيء. اوكي. عرفنا نسوي شلون نسوي وبن ابجريد. ابجريدو.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
دش.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
اوكي. هذا هو.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case
هذا
solved.
بلسان.
Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
FBI. يلا بطيء انت. investigate the crime scene.
We found him on the table.
Okay.
Nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor.
روح
Does
حق
this
وقروان.
fit the MO of the previous murders?
اوكي.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Step 1 examine the corpse.
Body is
اوكي.
positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
اوكي. كيس بورد. اوكي.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
ممتاز.
Coincidence?
اوكي اقدر اسوي كذي. لا ماكو شيء صدفة. ديش ليد. اوبجكتيف. اوكي. أليكس كيسي. لحظة هذا مر علي الاسم الجزء الأول. أليكس كيسي. Clues.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence.
اوكي.
Another message.
اوكي أليكس كيسي هذه ممكن قضية ثانية. اوكي وين احطها هذا الحين؟ اوكي. كولكت.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
ممتاز.
Killer left the heart right next to the body.
مقطع.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
اوكي. اوكي. اوكي لا اول شيء فتشوا بعدين اول شيء ربطوه. اوكي.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists.
اوكي.
Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay, the victim. Who's the victim? ما عندنا بيانات عليه.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Okay, مات هني.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Yep. Cold.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here.
Okay. Waiting to hunt.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
You know? Okay. Killers. Victim. For later ليش؟
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
ليش later؟ ما ادري وين اروح لحظة.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13
اوكي
years
ليه
ago.
كل 200
I haven't
عرفت
heard a
عرفت
word
عرفته.
about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him.
اللي كان مع ألان ويك.
Arms.
اوكي
Oh, and sisters.
عرفته اللي كان بيقتل ألان ويك. اوكي
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
شنو هذا؟ ما في شيء.
But you can trust me. Well, I've been doing some deep research online, and I know how to keep confidential matters confidential. You're probably trained to joke about, right? To deflect, hypothetically average Joe.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here. Can we?
wash your
Wonder
hand,
what's
take a
inside.
wash your
I should
hand,
take a
take a
look around
chicken
for a way
out
to
from
open
the
this
fridge, take a nap. ها اوكي wash your hand, take a nap.
I'll look around. See
Yeah.
you in a bit.
Take your time.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Okay. Wash your hand. Take a nap. اوكي هذا رمز. عرفت احله. وايد سوالف وايد. وين الحمام؟ اوكي مثلثين. اوكي بعدين مثلثين كذي، مثلثين كذي، بعدين مثلثين كذي، بعدين مثلثين معطين ظهرهم. عرفت احله. اوكي اول شيء هذا، بعدين هذا، ما كل هذا، بعدين هذا، يا كفو علي. هيب ما خلصنا داخل. شنو في داخل؟ كيبن. دير.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
كوابيسك. فهمت النوع من الالغاز بس ماكو شيء. نطلع برا.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state.
يس FBI محمد.
Ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end.
ما ادري احس الزهوية في الشاشة ولا الزهوية فوق الطيب. اوكي. What's happened after you got fired? Oh, cause he has been missing too.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze.
Inshallah.
Booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago.
ايه من 13 سنة مختفي وطلع لي من تحت
All the other victims.
طلع لونه ازرق كأنه سنفور.
Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
فيش. اوكي. عندش. اوكي عرفنا معلومات عن الفيكتيم. انزين وعرفنا انه هو رفيج هذا. انزين.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
اوكي. هذول تبع القتلة. قاعدين يشربون خمر كانوا. عندهم سلاح.
They planned for the murder to happen here.
اوكي ناطرينه كانوا.
They were waiting for him.
يب.
But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
يس. يعني صار 13 سنة من اختفاء ألان ويك. لا وايد ترى وايد مختفي. شلون كذي؟
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
اوكي. ريتشارد.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
لأن يا اوكي فهمت. يعبدون الشجر.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale
okay.
opponent.
Okay,
They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Yes, this is the puzzle. Puzzle.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
إيه الحق ألان ويك.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
Gordon Lake.
From the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake.
شوف.
Before his murder.
على هذه القضية. يب.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark.
يب. بروفايلينج اوكي خلصت بروفايلينج. اوبن ابجريد ما نبي اوبن ابجريد.
Casey's favorite brand. Tastes terrible.
ترى هي داخل مخها يعني ترى مو شو اسمه ريحة غرفة معينة يعني.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
اوكي خرب.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
يب.
Hey, well I'll just wait here.
اف بي اي. لحظة ابي ماب. خريطة صوب ثاني اوكي. وين البحيرة؟ يلا.
This one of your hunches, Anderson?
Yes.
Something happened at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake.
ايش دراج؟
Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure.
شنو في شيء هني؟
It's not that complicated.
اقدر اصعد.
Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here.
اوكي
ambushed him,
نود.
Dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers.
يس.
The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
اوه منو هذه؟
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder.
I didn't know trees got that big.
ولا الحين ندش تايتن هني يصير.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
اوكي واضحة.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
اوكي.
They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
ما ادري. التحقيق ماشي.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines
Okay.
scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript.
Manuscript,
Page of
okay.
story. Killer left a message.
Nope. Not a killer.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
واو قاعد الحين قاعد يكتب.
And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the
the
words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
اوكي انا اللي الحين قاعد يكتب.
Someone's been watching us.
No.
Sick game with us.
Nope.
Right.
Nope. هو قاعد
This is
يكتب.
right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Nope. They're not the killer. The writer, the famous writer. Okay.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Okay. So the girl watching us. Okay.
I should profile Nightingale about this page. I'm gonna go. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now.
Okay.
Inside. The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
شنو؟
I must find out what.
سكريبت.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent
لا
Robert
اللعبة حلوة.
Nightingale
لا أنا
went
اندمجت
missing 13
فيلم.
years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them.
Okay.
Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them.
Okay.
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
كفو عليك. Cases. Goals. كفو.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
اوكي لا تقول لي اروح حق الجثة الحين.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
يب زين قالت لي. وين الحين الجثة؟ أو صار.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
Yep.
Got
You
it.
made it back. Good.
I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her.
شنو داخل
science
بطن
fair.
الحين؟
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there. Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
ايه سيبي.
Sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
اوكي ليش ما اعطيتني اياه من البدايه؟ اعطني اياه. كي شورت كات.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At
شلون اروح؟
dinner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
ممتاز.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
ما اقدر ادش؟ اوه في اغراض. في ترمس.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
have a heroic day. اوكي. دن. غيروا نمط اللعبة كلها كامل، غيروه كله.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
اوكي. وين رده؟ هايكينج. اوكي. عبالي فخ.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
ممتاز خلصت الشابتر الاول. الشابتر الاول خلصته؟ ما اعتقد.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
Welcome to the Bright Falls.
Okay.
Okay.
Case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
اوكي وايد متشوقة على الرعب اللي راح يحوش الحين. اوكي المدينة نفسها ما تغير فيها شيء.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
شفر ابو حديدة.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Hi.
هاي.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much.
Never enough coffee.
The
Oh dear. Cute.
Hello. How's it going?
sheriff.
Let me guess. The FBI.
Hey.
Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your
Okay.
deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but
Okay.
you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure.
وين الوitnesses?
Down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Okay.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
Okay.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Why you are? Okay.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a
Okay, بعد كاتبة.
who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
في هذه نفسية خايسة.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult.
Satanic cold. They worship the
Then we
trees.
bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying.
Okay, where to do?
That's all.
Hi.
This is exactly why I hate small towns.
Dad, you know how touchy these rural types can be.
Profiling will help me find a way forward.
Okay, profile. Cauldron Lake.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
Because they are writers.
To hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
اوكي هذا عنده وايد خلفية.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
Found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Okay.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Boo.
So you found something there, right?
Yep.
A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
مش عرفها صدق.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful.
اوه هذه
Stick around
لينت.
in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
اوكي.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter.
اوكي.
That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No.
اوكي.
You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
هذه غريبة من الجزء اللي فات هذه.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
يب.
Well,
نحرك.
Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
Cold of the tree. والشفر هذا
Have you
والله.
heard of this cult
والشفر
of the
أبيه.
tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some
يمكن.
D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted.
لسانه طويل هذا.
Real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true.
True, true.
Have a good one, Sheriff.
اسمها ألان ويك. الجزء الثاني.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose?
إيه؟
Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
يا ويرد من زمان.
Saying the weirdest thing possible, but it's best not to take it personally.
وايد دوريات.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Nope.
In the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
هو نفس المقفر اللي فات يلا مو مشكلة. أحب إن ردوا التفاصيل الجزء اللي فات كلها.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
How are you?
ستوب ثاني النظارة هني المكتب.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem though. Our own coroner rotates between a few other towns and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
اوكي خش شهادة عندها.
Something about morgues.
شنو فيني؟
I can't say I feel the same.
ما اقدر ابطله خي ولي. تبا له. شني؟ هو مسكر بيبان مقفلة اكيد راح تبطل هالبيبان المقفلة راح تبطل. وهذا ايش فيها واقفة كذي ياها تخرع هذه.
I can't force it open.
اوكي مو هني.
Okay.
هني.
Let's take a look at our patient.
يب.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death?
Cause of death.
What other clues can the body give me? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
يعني مدفوخ.
It doesn't add up.
غرقان وايد.
It's like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
اوكي.
Defensive wounds.
ايده متفخة كأنه كان غرقان وطالع من الماي.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here.
شنو كاتبين على القلب
Can't
بعد؟
make it out.
Writing. How'd they met?
وينه؟
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
اوكي. وناسه مستانس انا قاعد احل جريمه. كم ليتر اوكي. اول شيء رجله متفخه معناته انه كان غرقان. الغرقان يتفخ. بعدين عندنا مو هني بعد هني بعدها
Nope.
اوكي نوب
Chest wound is cause of death. But the corpse
Just
is
trauma is clean. Okay.
waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
اوكي عندنا هذا. اوكي كيسس. وين هذا؟ بعد شوية تعقيد اللعب. ممتاز. ما حليت شيء. اروح حق كيسس. وين حطه؟ زوم اوت. نيه.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these
Cult of the
murders.
trees.
This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
New cold case, okay.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Okay.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Yep. عندهم necklace. اوكي. ما مو قول هذه صورهم.
That's not right.
اوكي.
That's it.
شنو حليته؟ ممتاز. عندهم رموز. القضايا. بروفايل. بعد لا لازم ادشني مرة ثانية يا حبيبي. بروفايلنج. واحدة، اي واحدة. اليكس كيسي. لا مو اليكس كيسي. كيسس. لا يا حبيبي لا ليش اطلع انا؟ لازم اقرا على القلب. شنو الكلام اللي على القلب؟
They were tearing into the naked guy with knives.
مو هذا. Case closed. Call to the tree. هذا عندي. اوكي. مطبوع بالحبر.
Did the killers leave it there?
ما ادري.
This mug always cheers me up.
اوكي بطل بطنه يوقع. ليه؟ وقع. سكرت؟
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Okay.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
اوكي بدأ اللعب. اختفى؟
Sheriff?
What the hell?
يا هاي. اسمع. اخيرا بدت اللعبه. ما صدمني انه قام.
Could not see into bright light.
اوكي لسه.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Okay. Just try to stay the light to avoid being detected by enemy. Okay.
He can't see me in the light.
Okay, ما اقدر
In the
شنو.
hall. Gotta get it back.
Okay, safe events will restore some of your health. Okay.
Go.
اوكي زي البوتمبر صاد البوتمبر يلعن خيره. لازم اروح اخذ سلاحي. اوكي اوكي طوف سكيب. وين راحوا كلهم؟
He can't see me in the light.
المصيبة انه لو مو شايل النودتي كانوا يكونوا مفسخ طول الجيم. اوكي ليف اور اتاك. اوكي سيد. واو
Vanished.
بعد راحت الجهة الثانية. عنده ذا شابتر وقاعد يكتب داخل الكوخ ومسوي مصايب بالدنيا. إذا هذه راح تنافس حيل على جيم اوف ذا يير. الناس تبي جريمة وهذه يعني من الألعاب الجريمة القوية حاليا. بس يا أخي نايتندو هذول نايتندو ما عندهم نايتندو لعبتين نايتندو مرشحين لعبة السنة. أنا مصدوم. تبي حد زلدة راح يصوتون وايد صراحة. لا بسمع بشوف اللعبة كاملة. ما راح اطوف بشيء. follow into the dark. I follow into the dark. اوكي دارك. لا عجيب. كل ابيسود يكون شو اسمه نهاية تقنية. يعني كم ابيسود هي؟ لو 20 ابيسود يعني معناته 20 بث لو امشي على كل ابيسود. يعني شنو راح اقسمها؟ راح اقسمها على طريقتين. كل حلقتين بث واحد. ايش رايكم؟ انا اخذت مني ساعة الحلقة واحدة. شوف هو قاعد يكتب. لا تعبوا على اللعبة. ترى ما خلصت اللعبة، هي بداية اللعبة كذي. قاعد اقرا الليركس. خلصت الاغنية. يلا زين. اذا ما سمعت الاغاني ما اعتقد اني راح استمتع باللعبه وايد يعني. لا هي جزء من اللعبه اني اسمع هذا كله. تستمتع طريقه اللعبه والسرد. continue.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on?
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake.
Okay.
Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Okay.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming.
Okay.
Another mystery. There is no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit.
Bullshit.
This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Yes.
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
يعني اوكي نبي هذا. هوب ستاش.
Must be locked from the other side.
ليش مسكر من الناحية الثانية؟ من سكريبت اوكي عندي هني من سكريبت يا حبيبي.
A dead man turned into a monster.
اوكي ندري.
Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
طبعا. اوكي السكريبت. اوكي.
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
شو اسوي فيهم؟ وين اوديهم هذول يعني احطهم
Sure.
اوكي ممتاز. وين احطها يعني هذه؟ اوكي. تحول هذا كل النوتات تحولت ازرق يعني حليت القضية.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach.
Okay.
Or some other strange reality.
هو قاعد يطلع هني بس وينه هو؟
Merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap.
Nightingale.
Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before it came again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
اوكي مشكور على السكريبت. اوه ايام الكاسيت بس نطلع.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
هذا منو؟
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible.
حد.
We'll do what we can, man.
We can do what we can, ma'am. Okay. وشنو هني؟
That's crazy, right, Thornton?
Oh God.
Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
اوه طلقات.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic?
Yes.
It's not real. Magic's not real. Right? Mulligan? No, Thornton. Monster.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
اوكي لازم اكثره. راح ارجع للمقبرة طبعا اكيد نفس ما الجزء اللي فات. رجعت المقبرة اكثر من مرة. نايتنجيل.
They're a fine pair.
شنو تلفزيون؟
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide. Also, it's bear season. No, a bear. Help.
اوكي شنو هذا؟
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee Magazine, and I'm here to give. I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why.
ماكو شيء.
Hey, how you doing? My client has been held here long
Ooh.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have.
وين الحين
Call
اروح؟
it in, Casey.
Smart choice, Anderson.
اقدر اسوق سيارة؟
Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
ASAP.
Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree.
هذه منو؟
But it's our best lead.
قاعد تسوي ستوكر؟
Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
لاحظ ابي خريطة.
See you in a bit.
لازم ارجع سيارة. سيارة كاي هذا السيارة يلا. اوكي اقدر استخدمها اقدر اسوقها. ما اقدر اسوقها.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold Case Casey.
Okay, Casey.
Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet.
Okay.
After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him?
Yep.
His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
نبي اكشن. Return. The heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Okay.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this.
Oh,
or because they can see what's coming.
لا ما طافني شيء.
Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules.
طافني شيء؟
I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
ايش قاعد يسوون هذولي؟ قاعد يشغلون جنريتر؟
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't
Hello.
do a damn thing.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela.
اوكي شفتك بالاعلان.
To meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of...
شكرا على اللايكات.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
What is this thing?
Okay.
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity.
Federal Bureau
toxicity levels. No need to
of
worry.
Control.
It's mostly for research purposes.
Okay, control.
Gorgeous sweater saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
The Federal Bureau of Control.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about...
لعبة كنترول مرتبطة باللعبة هذه.
Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons.
Raccoons
They
طبعا
grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. A variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
Okay, nice business.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater...
شوف يروح الإضاءة. شوف الريت ريسنج. شوف يبين الظل ماله. عجيب.
My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. That's all I've got for the moment.
شنو هي؟ Federal Bureau of Control.
Just something that shouldn't be here.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Raccoons.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me.
اللي هي؟
But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
Yep.
He was about to give you more of those pages.
صار ظلم زيادة.
Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from
برنس بانك اريا اوكي.
His combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
اوكي جيم سيفد اوكي.
Crime scenes drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Maybe.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
يب شفتها. ماكو شيني. يو.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
ما الحق الخطوات. وين الخطوات راحت؟ اوكي هني. الخطوات وين تروح؟ يمين. قاع مني. يو. كنا رايح البحيرة. ياو. صارت اللعبة رعب. اوكي نلحقه. ايوه طلع الشمس.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
يا ابن الذين كفروا. يا لا خلاني انط. ياو. اوكي قرعني من الكلب. وين هذا مكانه؟ هني بس. اوكي اول.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree.
Tree?
Which is ladle?
Okay. ضغط. ارجع يعني؟ اوه. شجرة الزيزفون. ها ليش فاضي عنده؟ اوكي. ايه هذا اللي شرى اوكي.
What is that?
What is that?
Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
أروان اوكي. ممتاز.
Flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering enough.
The fuse was in place.
Okay.
Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
وين اروح؟ لحظة. اوكي كيس. ليتر سكريبت. اوكي. حلن.
The key. To stay safe.
ما حلت هذا الحين.
But for something more to be revealed as well. Is witch's ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest.
Okay, سمعت هذا.
Sagas?
I need to find the witch's hut.
وين القى قلب الساحرة؟ يسمونه كوخة. كوخ الساحرات. وجه's hut وين القاه؟ The name of the lady. Okay. Ladies of the Woods. يعني بس بطاريتين؟ اوكي نركب. ليش ما نركب؟
This is the witch's hut.
وينه؟
Anderson.
يا خالدي.
I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
لا مو ماكو.
Following up on a lead.
What's that?
Checking in.
Roger.
اسمع.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
وين الفيوز؟ Oh dear. كاهو الفيوز؟
The fuse box is missing a fuse.
اوكي بعد.
I need to find one to turn on the lights.
وين القاه؟
This fuse is busted.
Busted. اوكي عندنا بس خلاص هذه ماكو شيء هني. ماكو شيء تحت. اوه فيوزات هني.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering though.
في شيء راح يطلع لي؟ جهز نفسك. يو. هاي. فيوز. اوكي كوفي. اوه ترمس. ترمس اخزن فيه. وانا الترمس بس انا يمعه بالجزء اللي فات. مانيوال سيف. خلي مانيوال سيف. احب المانيوال سيف انا. بس
Another page.
Okay.
Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory.
Okay.
I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
اوكي. دين دين دين.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Ritual. اوكي. اوكي يلا سكريبت.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
يمكن عند محل جريمة. اوكي خلينا نشوفها. ذا هارت، وين الهارت؟